So this is a demonstration of how we make the screens out of 4mm plastic. That material was heated up to 140 degrees and now we're going to cool it down to room temperature. Straight off the machine you can see the finish is absolutely superb. It's flawless. All we're going to do now is trim that out so it starts to look like and fit like a proper screen. Just score the interface here. It takes a little bit of doing, it's quite tough stuff. There we go, centres out. There's your headlamp aperture. So this is the first part of trimming it out. It's a bit noisy. On the interface here, there's faint lines here, and that's what I'll be aiming for to trim out. So I'm not going in blind. Okay, we're going to go over now to the waterfall sander to make the edges nice and finished. So, I'm going to go around with the finishing tool now just to take the rough off. Gives it that nice finish there. Apart from drilling 3 holes, 4 holes, with 1, 2, 3, 4 holes, which will correspond to the holes in the screen. That screen is pretty much finished. There's 2 more holes to be drilled there and there. They will be for the supporting brackets, which will be in stainless. It's a polished stainless trim bracket, quite substantial. You shouldn't get any movement or wobble on these, hopefully, fingers crossed. The original ones were in what we think was polypropylene, which is a very old-fashioned first generation plastic. Very difficult to post-finish. I mean, that doesn't need post-finishing, but if you wanted to colour match to your scooter, it's perfect. Scotch-Brite, primer, paint. Right, the original screens came as an optional extra with a drinks tray, loose change, ashtray, whatever you want to call it. We've updated that a little bit to today's rider ones, which is a sat-nav mounting. Now that then, as an optional extra, will be fitted into there. It doesn't come with it complete, it's an optional extra. All you got to do, it will come with the fittings, is 2 screws there, 2 screws there, which are in stainless, and you just bolt it on yourself. So you may not like that, you may just want that, or you may think that's a really good idea. Whichever, the option's yours. That will not interfere with the screen going on. The screen will go on anyway, and this will fit inside this cavity. And there is clearance for your sat-nav. Ample clearance, whatever sat-nav, you can have a TV screen in there. Later on, not too much later on, we'll be producing an inner screen for this. You're gonna straight away you're gonna ask me for slats. We're not doing a slat option. They just fell out in the first place when they were new. So we're gonna make a screen that looks a little bit like that sort of shape. In this tint, of course, and it will be located within this shape. So there'll be no sharp edges, it'll be rounded off all the way around there. Security wise, or putting it in, we'll have to fit it in on the sides there, little screws or something like that, just to attach it. Just so as it looks pretty. Then if you wanted to, which I think is a good idea, is we could put black lines across there, body lines. It would then emulate the effect of the Venetian blinds. And that just about concludes it, really. Now, the reason we started with this was to produce a screen for the GTS. We've had 2 or 3 attempts at GTS screens and everyone's failed miserably on design, everything. That looked horrendous. We've binned them all. Iggy came up with the idea, well, why don't we just revisit the driver screen, because it's always popular. I said, okay then, get me a driver screen. A driver screen turned up. Straight away, as soon as I got it out of the box, I said to Iggy, can I bandsaw this and make it fit the GTS? No was the answer. I didn't realise quite how valuable the original screens were. So, a byproduct was we had to make a tool to come up with something I could cut up to fit the GTS. and I think you'll agree it looks quite good as a PX part. The fitting the screen is going to be really easy. Obviously there's two mountings each side. I think they're 8mm bolts. There'll be some stainless steel 8mm flanged dome nuts coming with the kit, same thread as that, and the brackets themselves in polished stainless are on slots. This will allow you to move it in and out to suit whatever application you want. Also, when the bracket comes round here, which is an L-shaped bracket, quite substantial, it's got a twist on it which locates onto there. That too is a slotted mounting, so you'll be able to raise it up and down and move it in and out to what you think looks the best. So we've tried our hardest to come up with the best possible solutions we can come up with. And as you can see, just here, this is your little bump here for your master cylinder. It's not in your face, it doesn't look obtrusive, and it will centralise, and this side looks good as well. So if you've got a drum brake model or a disc brake model, this will fit both. Or if you want to update or whatever, you've got the two options. All the fasteners will be stainless steel and they will not be obtrusive. The original ones had little plastic plug-in units which looked a little bit tacky to us. We didn't particularly like it, well Iggy didn't anyway. So we've gone for stainless flange. They come with the kit, there's nothing else extra to buy. The screen itself is pre-drilled to this. If you want a replacement screen for your original, the screen will be sent out without the holes drilled in. We've found there's some discrepancies over the years of where the holes actually are through years of manufacture. Quite simply, put your original screen on, mark through with a felt tip pen and drill your holes to suit your application. That will be the correct way wording on the finished article, because obviously it's a mirror image. And that will indicate then that this is a SLUK driver, not a genuine driver. So the people who have bought genuine drivers, no old stock, or spent time restoring them will not be confused, and the value of the original will not be eroded. That's our plan, to make it fair.